Welcome back, fam. This is the Ultimea SkyWave X50. You're probably wondering, Dave, this looks like the X40 you reviewed. It's almost like it's the exact same thing. Well, there is a difference, and I'm gonna tell you what the difference is right now. The biggest difference between the two is that this particular soundbar, the X50, is gonna give you more of a cinematic experience, but I'm gonna break down why. So looking at the soundbar, it's your typical Ultimea engineering. It comes in 3 different pieces. You put them together, you twist and snap, and voila, you end up with this whole soundbar right here. It has a center channel, a left and a right channel, and 2 up-firing drivers. The way you mount it, the silicone feet on the bottom, the HDMI eARC, HDMI in, optical, USB. Yes, you can play music from the USB, and the power port is gonna be identical to the X40. So you're probably wondering, Dave, how's this gonna be more cinematic? Well, wattage, 760 watts. So you get more peak power here in this soundbar. So Ultimea SkyWave X50, what is the price? Well, it ranges from $499 to $699. If you happen to catch it in the $499 or less category, that would be a smart buy. And speaking of smart, it has a smart control app. You can control just about everything, from the volume to the inputs, and of course the EQ. You can customize it. I believe it's 121 different ways you can customize the sound here. Also, when you connect with the app, it will prompt you to update the firmware, and you definitely want to update the firmware so your soundbar is going to be completely up to date and running smooth. Now, y'all see this little nice box here with the X on it? This box contains everything you'll need to connect the soundbar. What's in it, right? Here you go. Here's a list of everything that's in that box. You can't go wrong. It's really nice and organized. Everything you could possibly need to get you up and going. They gave you all the cables. Win-win here. Let's look at those rear speakers. The rear speakers for the X50 definitely adds to the cinematic experience. Now check it out. Y'all see that gold trim at the top? That's because there's an up-firing driver. So you get the up-firing driver and you get the driver that's in the rear speaker. Now obviously you get 2 rear speakers here. So that makes this soundbar a 5.1.4 because your 4 is the 2 up-firing drivers and the 2 drivers that are in the rear speakers. What really brings out cinematic experience? Because you know, everybody says like, oh, the cinematic experience is so great. What really brings it out is the subwoofer. That's what's gonna really separate this, the X50, from the X40, because they stepped it up a notch here. A big notch. We're looking at an 8-inch woofer. Now you're like, it's not that much bigger, Dave. It ain't gonna make that much of a difference. I'm telling you, fam, using this and using the X40, when it's time for that bass to kick in, there is a difference. And let me tell you, that makes all the difference in the world. That nice low end rumble. It reminds me of the JBL Bar 500. Definitely has that rumble as well. This has it as well. This could probably compete with that very well, if not better. I know y'all like rumble, but if you live in an apartment, I don't know if that's gonna be the best choice. Your neighbors might get a little upset. You can get this, of course, but I'm kind of warning y'all now. Y'all gonna turn it up and y'all gonna get some complaints. Side by side, there you go. Check it out. It's not that much of a difference, right? You're looking at it, you're like, there's more wattage. Okay, it's a 5.1.4 and it's more low end for sure. It's an 8-inch, right? Should I really make the switch? Should I really just get the X50? It's going to be based on your needs. I would say both of these soundbars are still medium leaning into a large size room. Let's say that. Okay, let's say that. We're not necessarily there for that large size room just yet, but the sound here is absolutely excellent. I'm gonna let y'all hear it in a minute, but it just sounds really good. And I wanted to get that point across. Just when you thought Ultimea could not step it up another notch, they did. They stepped it up a bit, gave you that bigger sub, gave you 2 more height speakers, and here we are doing this review right here. So do I recommend it? Yes, I do recommend it, but I'm not trying to gas it up and tell you that it's just gonna blow the roof off your house, okay? But it's gonna fill it with sound, and it's gonna sound more cinematic than the X40. But y'all gotta check it out, and I'm gonna let y'all go with that. Let me know if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. You'll be able to pick up this soundbar and some stands if you wanna put your rear speakers on stands. I'll put that in the description below. So check out the sound now. I'm Dave Banter. This is the X50. We out.
Watching the